All right, how about this? A primetime top 25 showdown. Number 22 Texas Tech versus number 6 Houston, 6 p.m. on ESPN2. Our own King McClure is going to be on the call for this one. Texas Tech, how will their offensive firepower match up to that Houston defense?
Well, Pete, this is one of these games where play calling is not necessarily going to work. Let me talk to the camera right here. Play calling is not going to work. In order to have success against an aggressive Houston defense, I remember when I played against West Virginia, the most similar thing to what we'll see this Houston defense replicate, right? They were press Virginia, Javon Carter. When you play in games like this, play calling goes out the window. Your guards have to make plays. Christian Anderson has to make a play. Chance McMillan's going to have to make a play. Darion Williams, if he plays, is going to have to make plays. They're going to have to be able to get downhill, create for their teammates, and at the end of the day, make shots. I know it sounds simple, but you got to make shots in order to be Houston. But your guards have to get into the lane and not be afraid of the pressure.
Dating back to last year, the Cougars have won 18 straight in the conference. How can Houston get it done?
Well, they have to impose their physicality on Texas Tech. Texas Tech is extremely good. Their offense is one of the best in the Big 12. But physically, when it comes to the physicality of Houston, it's hard to match up. I think that if Houston can send him a few punches early. Like my man Fran Bashilla loves to say, you got punched in the mouth and he didn't respond, right? Yeah, Houston's going to come out and punch you in the mouth. How will Texas Tech respond? Will they be able to man up and match the physicality of Houston? If they can, I think Texas Tech has a chance.
All right, well, what about a matchup you're excited about to see in person?
The battle of the lefties, J'Wan Roberts, JT Toppin, both of these guys are phenomenal. JT Toppin might be a little bit better of a scorer and can probably step out and shoot it from deep a little better, but they do the same thing. One-on-one on the low mid post in the block, they get into the right shoulder, they'll bump you off a little bit, they explode high, defensively, they can protect the rim. I mean, they are very, very similar. To see these two guys match up in person, I'm looking forward to it.
J'Wan Roberts gets better every single game. It's amazing.
And he's like 28.
Well, what about his game has improved the most?
It's his ability to be able to read the defense. I think last year they played so much through Shed, and Shed was the person that initiated the offense. But I think that this year they're playing through J'Wan Roberts, not necessarily for him to score, but okay, if I back you down, now I can make the read if you send a double. I make the right pass, I make the right play, but he knows when to attack versus when to score. And Kelvin Sampson trusts him enough to be like, hey, you're our guy right now. You're the person who we're going to play through, and you make the decisions on the block. Not too many guys in the Big 12 can do that, but J'Wan Roberts can. So I think that's the area where he's gotten better the most.